What's up, guys? So today I had a bad day. Minus 2 grand. Took 68 tickets and $107 or so in commissions. Actually, it would have been a decent day. I would have ended the day with a slight profit if I didn't have a hotkey mistake. We'll look at that in a bit. So I traded Delta Airlines. It sits on this SMA. So when it popped up, I think I went short. Let's see what I did here. Opening range, I did go do an opening range breakdown. I covered some. I think I added to this position. Actually, 1 minutes are always better. Actually, no, I should just pull down the 1 minute. Let me pull down the 1 minute. Yep, I did go short. So went short, covered some, added, and then I stopped out there. And so that's my $500 loss for the Delta Airlines. CVS is another horrible one. I took short, covered some, added, and then it popped on me, and then I covered. I think that's the story of CVS. That's sort of how it looks like here. Went short, covered some, added, and then it popped, and then I got out. So $1,200 loss there. I actually did pretty well on CI, so went short, it dropped, I covered, it popped up, couldn't break this level, so I went short again, it dropped, and then I covered, and then I went short again, pretty big size. And the reason for this is because the daily level here, it sits right under the this SMA, and then it also gapped up already. So this was I felt very confident that it was going to drop, even though it did pop up on me. So notice this too, there's a big rejection here. It did this run up, which contributed to it being to the gap. And then on the way down, you know, I went short again. This is a 15-minute, and so I covered, and it actually dropped even further than that before recovering somewhat. So that's how it looks like on the. I mean, that's the reason why I went short too. Is you notice there's that cross, EMA's cross and SMA, so I went short, covered. It did go up, didn't look like it was going to break that level. It sort of flattened out here, so I went short again and covered on the way down. Same thing here. I went short. It did break, but again, it never broke this VWAP. I felt pretty confident when I was looking at the longer term trend lines as well, so I stayed in the trade, and then when it dropped, I basically covered all my positions, and it even dropped further in that, but it is what it is. And then BYND is the one that I was really upset at myself for, because I have this really stupid fucked up. So here I saw that BYND, so on the daily level, it's actually sitting right here. So this is it's trending back up now, BYND. So it was sort of chopping for a bit, and now it's trending back up. So it's very strong stock. 5 minute, very strong. So I actually wanted to go long here because it broke. This is a high of the day. It broke the high of the day, so I want to go long, because then if it drops, I can just, that will be my exit. Instead, I pressed short because I've been shorting stocks like a lot lately. So I hit the wrong key, and so I was at this point I was like minus $300 or so. If I hit the right key here and then exit the way I would have exited, I would have been up like maybe $300-400, maybe even $5. So here I just added an extra minus 240 all of a sudden, because now I had to get out of that position, and then I entered because I know this is good. It's going to trend up. It did go up, and then I got out, but I was still at a loss. And then what happened here was, then I figured, okay, so it hit this high. It was struggling at this level, so I went short, and then instead of dropping, it just had this run up, and so now I'm minus 2 grand or so. But should have stopped out, to be honest with you, and then I would have been minus 1 grand instead or something like that. But this really ruined my my mindset. So it is what it is. Yeah, I had a good run in June, so I'm giving some of this back, but I really need to work on my fundamentals again. This is a good call. This is a good call, wrong key. But I don't know what to say. Bad day.